Welcome to Family Gamer TV. We've been looking at Skylanders Battlecast, and I've got David Duong, product manager on Battlecast, to tell us about it. It's almost out in stores. It's getting pretty exciting.
It is, yes. We're very excited to launch the game. It's coming out digitally worldwide on May 24th, and in the EU, we'll be launching our physical products on May 27th.
So maybe in a nutshell, if people haven't actually seen much of Battlecast, we've got some we're looking at now, but what's the sort of the core elements of this game compared to a normal Skylanders game?
At the core, Skylanders Battlecast is a card battle game set in the Skylanders universe. But what we're doing is we sprinkled a lot of that Skylanders magic on it, and we're bringing cards to life, both in the physical and the digital world.
And so this is drawing on Hearthstone, Magic the Gathering sort of experience?
At the core of it, it is going to be very similar to a card battle game, but what we've done is kind of taken our own take on this genre and brought our cards to life. So what's traditionally been a 2D tabletop experience, we've built into a fully rendered 3D experience where when you execute moves, you actually see the animations happening on screen. When you swap, that actually happens. So all in all, we think it's a really engaging experience for our fans.
And so like those other games, you build a deck.
Correct.
And you do that, you can earn cards in the game, but also you can purchase cards. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, so the first point about the deck building. So for seasoned veterans that have played card battle games before, it's going to feel very familiar. They can go into the game and control every single card that's going into their 30-card deck. But for new fans, to make it easy for them to jump into, we have an auto deck build feature. So we wrote an algorithm in the game that's really nifty, and it's going to help you build a competitive deck by just hitting one button.
And in terms of actually the cards you've got available to build that deck with, you can buy at retail. Are they blind packs of the cards?
Yes, it's going to be a system that's very familiar to card battle enthusiasts. You'll be able to buy an 8-card booster pack or a 22-card battle pack. And those cards are going to be available both digitally and physically.
And so if parents are looking at this and sort of thinking, oh, I'm buying cards, I don't know what they're going to be, is there a danger they're going to end up with lots and lots of duplicates, or is there a way for them to avoid that?
There will be duplicates in packs, but the cool thing that we've done is actually provided value for the duplicate cards. So when you scan a card, and you get a duplicate, you can actually use that to level up your card in the game.
So the game knows that it's not the same card. It's another card of the same type, but each card's got a unique number in some way.
Exactly. Yeah, we've done a really good job at kind of hiding where that identification kit is in the game. And so every single card is unique. Once you scan a card, it's registered to you. And again, yeah, just like you said, if we scan a duplicate card, it'll know it's another card of that specific type, but it'll be unique and it'll help you level up your card.
Now, obviously, being a Skylanders game, it skews a little bit younger. But for an older player, or maybe someone who's grown up with Skylanders, is now Battlecast on their radar, is there that level of depth and competitiveness in Battlecast?
Definitely. There's a lot of strategic depth in the game. We've built it really balanced and awesome so that with every character you're playing with, you're going to get a different experience. For example, a character like Spitfire, he's aggressive and fast, so his cards and his spells are going to hit you with offensive attack power. And then you have a character like T-Rex, who's a lot bigger, who is more defensive, so he's going to sit on the front line and kind of defend for you and take up damage so that he can protect your guys that are doing offense. So with every different Skylander, you're going to get a lot of different gameplay styles, and again, super easy to jump into because we have a really intuitive tutorial that we've built and the single player campaign that's going to teach you a lot of that stuff. But for seasoned veterans, they're going to have the full control of deck building and be able to jump into online PvP to play as well.
And when you talk about online PvP, if a family wants to play together and they've got a couple of tablets, can you do that in the home?
You can do it in the home, but you're going to have to be connected to Wi-Fi or on a data plan. So right now, when you play the game, it's always going to need to be connected, and you can actually friend each other and issue challenges directly to each other as well.
So you'd need to be connected to the internet. So I was just thinking, my boys in the car, they can't play each other while we're traveling somewhere unless they've got an internet connection. Is that right?
That's correct. You'll need an internet connection at all times to play the game.
And sort of maybe looping back to how this relates to the main Skylanders game with the physical toys, did you consider using just the figures themselves to fight?
So with Battlecast, we wanted to build a mobile-first experience and really deliver a separate experience from console. So it is a complementary experience, and you won't be able to use your toys, but you'll still get that really cool Skylanders magical feeling with the cards and bringing those to life.
And the characters we'll be seeing, as you described them, fan favourites from that Skylanders universe.
Yeah, there'll be a lot of fan favourites from all the different franchises. So we've gone as far back as Spyro's Adventure, all the way to Superchargers. So you'll see Spyro, Ninjini, Washbuckler, just from all the different franchises. We pulled together a really awesome cast of characters.
And in terms of platform, I'm assuming it's iOS, but is it coming to Android as well?
It is, yes. So when we launch on May 24th, we will be available on iOS, Android, and Amazon Kindle Fire. So definitely wide coverage because we want to be able to let our fans play on any device that they want. And it's going to be available on smartphone and tablet.
Yeah, nice. And I think it's 27th in the UK and some other territories.
So on the 24th, it's going to be available digitally everywhere. On the 27th, that's when we release physical product in the UK and in the EU. So you'll still be able to download the game and whet your appetite for a little bit. And then after that, for fans that want to play the game and get the physical cards, they'll be able to do that on May 27th.
Great, well thanks for that. Can't wait to get our hands on the game and see what my kids make of it. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.